Oh, should have got something to eat.
I
have 2 cans of Monster. That's it.
At this time, at this hour.
What are you playing at, you stupid thing? Oh my god, what? I have no idea what's going wrong.
Class.
It is just streaming. I can see it's streaming. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna kill a load of stuff on my computer. Right. That's one massive Chrome dead.
What massive Chrome.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, okay. Seeing as we're
some
recording,
Chrome dough.
okay, we may as well like vaguely start the podcast now while I'm still setting it up. But like, I've gotten into a really bad habit lately, which is when I have a Chrome tab, like Chrome window with too many tabs, I just start another one. So it's a real.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I get you.
It's just a vicious cycle of like more and more.
I hate that. I can't deal with more than 2 Chrome tabs open at once. Well, not tabs, 2 Chrome applications open at once.
Oh yeah,
in Windows.
I need to because I'm generally working on 2 things at once.
Just open a different tab. Home slice.
I do, but like,
Can
okay.
that
Just don't be so successful.
can that be can that be Relic's catchphrase? Just open another tab, home slice.
This is really annoying, but yeah, basically I do open another tab endlessly until I've got about 20 at minimum open.
Oh.
And because I'm always jumping between shit, and then
Okay, my computer's also acting for hang on.
Then I die.
For sake.
This is
So,
fucking enraging.
Can we just start the podcast or?
I want. Okay, the stream jumped back into view. We're gonna start. I can't see anything. I can't tell what's happening. Fuck you, YouTube. Welcome to Slamcast podcast. Oh god. I'll just keep.
Oh, good stuff.
Right.
Have I got any Pepsi yet?
So James, you want to intro this one?
Oh, there we go.
No, you got the intro.
Yeah, no, I'm not joshing with you. Whoa.
Yeah.
We like to have fun here on the Slamcast podcast, Cast.
Says who?
So I haven't actually read this yet, but it's a full It's a full A4 page worth of text for the intro.
And I genuinely have no idea if any of it's funny or good or means anything.
Also, you wrote it through. Wait, you wrote it through your.
That's the really good thing. They'll find out halfway through. They'll figure out what's happening.
No, okay, so
just read it. No,
you just said it.
Okay, I'll just read it out and let you guys interpret it. Okay, so this podcast marks a false dawn of a new era because we finally have something to work towards. That's right. You heard correctly. We're moving into a podcast that should actually work and not completely collapse by moving into the undersea dimension. Our new ocean-dwelling lives will put much less strain on my, in brackets, James, PC.
In brackets and inverted commas.
Yeah, inverted commas, PC. So you can be happy for me if you're the empathetic type. If not, I guess you can just go back to grappling with your own moral failings and pretend you care about your friends, you freak. I'm Cillian. Boom! Get out of here!
Hey, I worked on this. I worked hard on this. Not very hard.
I'm Cillian, Slam Dog Lynch, the apparent host of this show. Am I a streamer? Am I a stuntman? Not yet. But by simply not listening to this podcast, you can make these dreams a reality. I, James, in brackets, view this as an apparent possibility and see Cillian as a duelist and a porn star who can make heroes of even the weakest of men by feeding them the food of a hero. What's the food of a hero?
I don't know. I didn't get it. It comes from a story I was reading in Irish class, and I didn't get to the end of it. So I thought I'd sort it out.
We told everyone last week as well, didn't we, that if this podcast fails in becoming a stuntman and slash porn star.
Yeah.
Okay, grand.
That's why it's important to include that somewhere every week.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Okay, we promised you a Vin Diesel fact, so here it is. Vin Diesel owns an Italian Mastiff called Roman, which is a cunning reference to the fact that Vin Diesel believes that the Roman Empire should be built. Not in a fascist way. He just thinks it would be really cool. This is inspired by that one Martian centurion in this is in wait, what? This is inspired by that one Martian centurion this is inspired by that one Martian centurion in Looney Tunes and Vin's shaky knowledge of where Rome actually is. Hail Caesar, bitches. Do you think we ever met him? We go, "Oh, Deezer, what's the crack?" And he'd be like,
Hail Caesar. Like that famous Coen Brothers movie.
I like the way.
Oh, Hail Caesar.
Second or third, depending on canon podcasting. We've already gone from Vin Diesel facts to just complete Vin Diesel slander and/or hearsay.
It's true. He does have an Italian Mastiff called Rome.
He does have an Italian Mastiff, though.
That doesn't mean he wants the Roman Empire rebuilt in a fascist
way.
way.
Not the fascist way. I say not the fascist way.
We'll get him on the podcast next week. We'll ask him ourselves.
Why don't we ask him now?
He will kill us.
Well, ask him when he's filming for Bloodshot 2.
Yeah.
The fuck, the Bloodshot 2. I'm so fucking excited for Bloodshot 2.
Shut up and read the spiel, bitch.
Sorry. We tried to book Nico Hulkenberg for the podcast this week on the grounds that he doesn't stream on Twitch. Unfortunately, Googling Nico Hulkenberg will be on your podcast, ? Is not a valid booking method. So no time Formula E driver is here instead. James,
that was supposed to be no time Formula E driver Aaron McGrath. Because I was like, I could say one time, but I was like, that'd be a lie. So it's no time Formula E driver. Aaron actually wrote most of the plot to a Fast and Furious in brackets Grand Theft Auto movie before being forced to do Minister for Culture in the Vatican. Aaron had never heard of culture, so came back a week later, naked and ashamed, but much bristlier than before. Is that a word? Yeah, like more bristly. All right, so this week sees the displeased and mustachioed Sean Maris return to the podcast to further incriminate himself. Unless you watched the sixth segment of the podcast last week when it was live, you won't get that. But you won't need to, because Sean is just too sexy and hydraulic to remain respectable in this current political climate. As a matter of fact, political climate change is the number one cause of failing sex appeal among stout drinkers and stout men these days. I hope he gets to play more because he is very good for the wider universe in spite of his decadent ways. Finally, there's me, James. Good luck. Yeah, I think that went pretty well.
I've never heard anyone described as hydraulic.
Yeah. You can't deny it does describe you.
But I like
it. It's too sexy and hydraulic for this world.
I don't like you started off with you in both the first person and the third person, then going to me in the first person, and then in that same paragraph going to you in the first person again, and then the entire thing is the third person till the very end, which the entire thing means that it was first person.
I just have to express my opinions however they come clean.
All right then.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all we ever needed to start the podcast. So
how long did that intro take?
That was fair play. That's weird.
I mean, we're already. If that was only,
We're
the
already
start,
half-
we're
that was
half
5
hour
minutes.
behind schedule.
We're half hour late.
Yeah, we've had a lot of technical issues. If you're watching the stream, you probably can't see this because we're still having a lot of technical issues. It's like it just keeps freezing on random frames. I don't know. Hopefully the video
they get the gist.
Hopefully the video podcast for this week actually works. If not, you'll get all this on the audio podcast, which is on Spotify. We've got a Spotify.
Yeah.
We also have a
Which
Twitter.
Sorry.
Not last night, today even.
Yeah. Well, it only started working today.
Oh,
I spent like the past week trying to get to work.
Yet,
I put work into finding out how to do this podcast, and none of it's actually happening.
Whoa.
But like, I did do work. I looked up loads of videos on how to make podcasts, and it said get people to record things in like Audacity and stuff. And apparently, that's just not that didn't work out this week. But hey, that's not my fault.
There's always next week.
Next week is just. I found out about Anchor. Anchor, you can just send podcasts anywhere. We can put things on Apple if anyone knows how Apple Podcasts are. We can do
Can you put anything on Last FM?
Last FM doesn't exist anymore. I think it may just be Anchor.fm is just the
Okay.
remnants of Last FM.
That's a shame.
Like the one guy who worked there is like just still keeping he's just like at the bottom of the seabed with his anchor. So
James, can I say though, when you type in Slamcast into Spotify, the Slamcast podcast cast is the first.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first one.
Oh my god, that didn't happen earlier.
It's the Slamcast podcast cast, and then the Scoop Slamcast, which I'm very jealous is not our name. The Slamcast Inc., the Saturday Night Slamcasters, Slamcast. This podcast isn't over. And then Paige, Boogeyman, and Booker T, the wrestling compadres Slamcast.
Finally.
What the fuck?
We should really just get in contact with every other podcast called Slamcast that have
and do a huge crossover.
Yeah, all of whom know how to have PCs that could actually run streams.
All I can say, especially is that we are the most successful Slamcast.
Okay.
Because we are the only one currently still on the air.
Well, we've got one episode up.
Most of these guys only have one episode up.
Really?
The Scoop Slamcast, which is music, wrestling, gaming. It's all here on Scoop Slam, hosted by Sean Daniels.
That sounds so much better than ours.
Yeah, what the fuck, like, and it's. The last episode was 36 minutes, and it was in 2017.
It doesn't look good for us.
Do you want to just ask them if we could just take over that podcast?
Do you think we could take over the Scoop Slamcast name?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like because they're clearly not using it. Like it's like Nico Hulkenberg not streaming on Twitch. if they're not using it, we may as well.
Yeah, they might ask for royalties though, and then all of our income from this is going to go up to bust.
Sean, we don't got no royalties yet. I signed up for a sponsorship partnership earlier. If we get sponsors, they are going to
with the Norse and Celtic Society.
I mean, no, we should do that though. I'm going to sponsor this podcast, by which I mean you're going to give me loads of money, Cillian, because I think you personally have more money than that society.
I mean, Sean's richer than me.
Yeah,
John's been on the COVID payments since the start of the coronavirus.
Yeah,
I've also spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
So are you still spending money on stocks? Just
yeah. I still got. Well, I'm not still spending. I'm still invested.
Sorry, investing a lot of money in stocks. Are you still over the €1,000 limit? Or not
I've got at the moment. I've got 56 cents in a Tullow oil.
I hear Tullow oil is booming these days, actually.
And in a complete contrast, I've got €1,200 in Tesla.
Are you still with Tesla?
Yeah.
Didn't you lose a fuck ton of money on them?
No, I made €200 on Tesla, and then I lost. I didn't lose any money on Tesla. Tesla have been good to me. Big up Elon.
Yeah.
No, I lost.
A wanker.
Yeah, I know. I made bad investments regarding vaccines
and Wirecard. Wirecard just about paid out in the end, didn't it?
No, Wirecard, when they were going bust, I got I got in there, got out.
You dip your toe in the water.
I was like a praying mantis.
Yeah, some of you may remember the company Wirecard that had a massive scandal where they basically lost like, what was it, like 15 billion or something?
They lost $2 billion.
They lost like €2 not like they lost it like in earnings. They actually physically lost it.
Well, that's
what do you mean? Like you just
like they just didn't know where it was.
Disappeared.
Yeah, they didn't know where it was.
It either just disappeared or it just didn't exist in the first place.
Yeah, could have just been falsified in the.
Either way, they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah. And Argo, and Sean invested in them like a week before that.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't lose any money. In fact, I gained money off the dead cop bounce that happened after they went bust.
How much? 2 billion?
No, probably about €20. But yeah. Don't worry, Tesla will pay out later.
Sooner or later. Yeah. James, by the way, how long does it take you to write the opener?
That depending on your view of time, either of about 5 days or like half an hour.
Because James, the one thing you always like me for is how I'm like, you're always just like, Cillian, you just have way too much time in your hands at all time.
Yeah.
But you wrote this over 5 days.
Okay, I'll tell you where I wrote this.
Hour.
Depends.
I came up with that at like 1:30 in the morning for the most part. And then okay, I'll think about that a bit more. Came up with a few other things. Then I instead of taking lunch today, I just didn't do it. I went to the shops and then I ate my raspberries and wrote this piece. And just to make sure that we had something for the podcast on the grounds that you were sitting there saying, I've got no creative influence. Oh, I'm just an idiot. I don't know how to make a podcast. So I thought I'd better make something good.
Hey. No. I've done my research. I know what I have. I know what I do.
I know what you
Next
do
time
too.
you're writing it, James, you should write it. You should try and move close to the speed of light and it'll take less time.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I work out how
really
much
funny,
I work out how much time it would have taken him if he was moving at the speed of light. Can that just be my little project going on in the background?
Yeah.
Sure.
You work on that.
And I'll teach you all old Irish verbs if you like.
How long did it take you to write, James? 5 days, give or take?
It took me, well, no, like in terms of the overall time spent on it, I'd say about an hour.
An hour, okay.
But James,
I'll
so
get back to you in a minute.
When you spend 5 days working on something like this, it's quality content for the podcast. But when I spend my spare time drinking alone, watching Godzilla on New Year's Eve, Cillian's the bad guy.
No, that wasn't an example of having. That one wasn't an example of having too much spare time. That was just you being really cool.
Yeah, I gotta say that's easily one of the proudest moments of my life. I gotta say.
Yeah.
I was watching Godzilla last night again. It was great.
I absolutely.
How many times have you fucking watched Godzilla?
What?
How many times have you watched Godzilla? Or was it?
Well, I mean, there's 36 movies.
Yeah. No. But I assume you've seen all of them.
No,
I've seen 33 of them.
Yeah, because he's a fake fan, just like Final Fantasy.
He's not a big fan for Final Fantasy. He's the biggest fan for Final Fantasy.
No, we're not bringing this back up. We're not bringing this back up. Everything that happened on episode 0 of the podcast is patient 0, and we're not talking about it.
Really? I think we should talk about it.
I don't think we should.
Hey, it's up on the YouTube.
Yeah. If it's there, it exists. Get used to it.
Yeah, the episode 1 isn't up on the YouTube, but episode 0 is. Episode 1's up on my YouTube, which has more subscribers than ours, but hey.
Yeah, I subscribed to the Slamcast the other day.
Yeah, one of your freak friends commented on my YouTube.
Who?
I don't know.
Lauren.
Cillian.
No, it was a different one. It was some fucker called Alan or something. It wasn't Alan Bright.
Oh, really?
It was another Alan.
Oh, no, Connor.
No, it was Alan. It would have been Alan Bright.
No, I don't think it was. Because I think I
only showed it to Alan Bright.
Well, let's see what his name was. Because I got a notification. I was like, what a little bitch. So...
I'll make sure to send my regards.
Yeah, my channel, videos, because it's that video is now unlisted. So on the grounds that it's got Seán incriminating himself as a young.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
How did I?
Yeah, it is Alan O'Connor, Seán. Actually,
it is Alan O'Connor. What did he say?
Pappy Nunchuck Bollocks type of podcast. Very good. It's the only comment on the whole thing.
That's a good reference, Alan. Well done.
Who's Alan?
Oh my god,
Alan's
Seán.
a fucking savage lad.
But who is he?
Did you show the? He's a guy from my course.
I showed it to Ewan, and he must have been. I think he was at the library with Alan when I told him about it.
Oh my god.
I just thought it was criminal.
The word is
Oh
getting
my
out there. No,
God.
the word is getting out there that we exist, and that's all I care about.
Cillian,
But,
that's what we want.
Yeah, but not this. Not yet. We want to make sure the podcast.
No,
works.
no.
We don't want to have these.
Like you are.
We
right.
want
That is
these.
What we want.
We want
That
fans
is
from
what
the
we
start, though, who know our rough beginnings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just not them. Not yes.
We just don't want those kinds of fans. We don't want anyone.
We want it more refined before we can introduce it to the wider audience.
No, what I mean is like anyone from IDT should be banned from listening to this podcast, and that includes you,
No,
Cillian.
absolutely.
Right.
Oh, sorry, no.
So James, the results
as soon
are
as
in.
Podcast ends. It doesn't exist to me.
James, the results are in. If you're moving 98% the speed of light, it would have taken you 0.2 seconds to write that opening.
Wow, you're so clever, Seán. I'm really glad you're still in college.
I'm really glad we had that segment. I'm really glad we had that segment. Seán.
Yeah.
We need
Thanks a lot.
segments.
Yeah, and we've got one.
That's not it, though.
Yeah, well, it was something to do while you were faffing about.
We have two segments. Seán's got a segment planned. It's not a very good one, but he does have it planned.
I do have one planned. It is a good one.
Do you?
Be ready for this. Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait for it later.
So we do that segment first, or we do Aaron's segment first?
Aaron, you have segment 2. Okay,
Yeah,
fuck,
it's
I
the
need a
movie.
segment.
Yeah, it's the movie.
Oh, yeah, sorry. of
You
course.
had your segment. I wrote it for you.
What? Is that all I get? Is my screen time
You're
over?
the host. This is all you.
So exactly, I rule here. I say what's happening. And what's going to happen is every week I'm going to review another Godzilla monster, tell all the lore, and then we're going to move on.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll just
I'll just
you
mute
while
you.
that's happening.
Yeah.
I'll just leave.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, Aaron.
Can I follow up by
Just wait till we get to
Hello.
Space Godzilla.
giving you the lore of a Pacific Rim kaiju after?
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
kind
mute you
of
as well.
stepping on a few toes there.
I mean, yeah.
You want to be careful.
I think that no, but I really think the best thing that's ever going to happen on this podcast or involving us ever is when Cillian, me, and you finally played that like 2004 Godzilla game on PS2.
I actually got my PS2 down from the attic yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. And holy shit, I want to play that game so fucking bad.
Do you have it?
Where are you gonna
After,
find it?
okay,
No, I don't have it. But
alright,
you do.
after, if you ever do play it, can we play the Fast and Furious game on PS2 as well? After.
No, Wheelman.
Yeah, Wheelman.
Wheelman. Vin Diesel Wheelman.
Yeah. I think Riddick's the one. He actually worked on Riddick, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
So,
He worked
Wait,
on
but-
Wheelman. No, he worked.
no,
Was it-
he was just there for Wheelman, but he actually was like part of the development of Riddick,
Yeah.
the video game.
Wait, but is
We're talking
Wheelman a
about Vin
real
Diesel
movie?
again, by the
No,
way.
it's not.
No.
It's just a
Yeah.
game.
Oh, okay. Guys,
Well,
we
yeah.
it's like Vin Diesel's like the center is like a black hole. Like we're just orbiting around it. This podcast is just like a
Yeah.
planet, and Vin Diesel's a fucking black hole.
Yeah, I mean that is the background. That's our logo now. So,
Oh yeah.
sorry, I think the logo's actually like those Photoshop's the thing I spend the most time on for this podcast.
They're great. As soon as I get back into college, I'll help you out with a few of those.
Yeah, I mean Arc Relic Bumpy Roos was I put a lot of work
That's a
in
great one.
with the Battle of
what's
Vienna
the-
in the
what's the
background. Yeah, I'll get it
That's
up.
the one.
Yeah, get it up and share this screen with you so that everyone can see it.
That picture is the worst picture
I
think ever
love
to take
like
of me.
Seán. I actually spent like 10 minutes tracking down that picture.
I hate that picture so
one is it
much.
again?
I'll show you in a second. I'm just getting it up in the.
I think it was taken at Lamb Doyle's as well.
Yeah,
it just
it was.
makes it so much worse.
utter look of fear on your face and anger.
No, I think it's
It's
more
more-
joy.
That's all seven deadly sins in one facial expression.
Then, like fear down my polo as well in it. And why does my hair look slick backed in it?
Right.
You just look greasy as well.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible.
Okay. Sean, you've disabled screen sharing somehow.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Yeah, you
no.
have. It just said you had.
Did I?
Yeah,
I can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need
Can you
to.
enable it through this?
Yeah, you're done there, aren't you?
Can
Can you screen share now?
I should be able to. Just need to find the right screen to share. There we go.
Yeah, it's,
There it is.
it's still loading for me. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, still loading. No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's on, and it's on Ark Bumpy Roos's body. You'll notice.
Yeah. Didn't notice that actually.
With the Battle of Vienna.
Yeah, why is the Battle of Vienna in the background?
Because we were talking about Maximilian Ulysses Brown,
Oh, okay.
and he's an
Yeah,
Austrian
do you
general.
remember that crucial segment of the podcast where we
I-
talk about wars?
I honestly don't.
Yeah, because it didn't happen, you idiots.
Yeah, we did. That was my fake name. Remember we did the whole fake names thing that I got
Oh
last week?
yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Hoisted
Get
by
in.
my own petard.
Hoisted by your own flag.
What's a petard anyway?
It's like a podium that floats up.
There you
I
go.
think.
Hey. All is well that ends well.
Yeah. So Aaron, this movie.
Right. This movie for this week, I think everyone knows this. Wild Mountain Thyme.
Also, Aaron, you have no video at the moment, by the way. Like, it's not
Wild
even
Mountain
like,
Thyme.
Wait, hang on.
because I want to see if this, like, I just want to describe this to Aaron. Like, it's not even that you like have your video turned off. Your video just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, what?
Is it just frozen?
No,
No,
it's
as
just
in like,
it's like
we
a
can...
blank screen.
He's not even talking now.
Actually,
He's
just
been swallowed.
dead.
He's been swallowed into the fucking black hole that is Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. He watched too much Wheelman.
All right, there goes that segment.
So, yeah, right. So straight
As
to
it
you,
being
Sean.
goes-
All right,
What's in my
Sean,
man
you-
drawer?
Okay, my segment. Everyone has a man drawer, don't they?
No, they don't. I'm just
What
got
the
a
fuck
drawer
is a
with.
man drawer?
I mean,
a man
I've
drawer
got-
is just a drawer you just throw shit into.
yeah, like this. Like, I've got this
yes,
baguette in
yes,
mine
yes.
at the minute. So.
Right, so I'm on my desk, and I actually have two man drawers. I have a smaller one here, and I have a big bad boy here. So I'm gonna go through and pull out some oddities, and we're gonna talk about them as Aaron leads the chat.
Yeah.
Right. First up on the agenda is a tire repair kit.
Sorry, Sean. Just
That
let
looks
me
like
zoom
top
in on
trump.
that.
That looks like top trump cards.
There we go. Well done.
I'm pretty sure it's empty as well. I'm pretty sure I can't repair any tires with it,
Well, that's tragic.
but it's still in there. So there's that.
James.
What?
I have a guitar slide,
I got one of them too.
a single
Hey, you're a
dollar,
special cunt.
a single dollar
Yeah.
for some
Alright.
reason,
I don't marry
Things are going well. Business
a
is
knife in a sheath.
booming. Take it out. Take it out. That's a knife out of a sheath.
That isn't sharp in any
Yeah.
sense. I've got an old-fashioned wallet that's more like a purse. Like, look at the size of that.
Oh wow.
Like, imagine walking around with one of them. You'd be
Yeah.
the dog's bollocks.
That's used for storing big notes.
Is
That's what
it?
they say about
Guys, I
big
think this is
notes.
possibly the best segment that we could have ever created.
Sorry, like this is like the Antiques Roadshow for idiots.
I've got that box that the Clash to
Yeah,
Own ring
but
came in.
oh,
That
yeah.
doesn't have the Clash to Own ring in it.
Oh,
Sorry, let me just put my colours on.
there you go. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Why'd you have two of them?
It's from this one ring.
Oh, I got my old passport. I don't know if there's
That's
anything.
the Closhstone face mask, by the way. Official merchandise.
I don't know if there's any.
Wait, what? Is that
I don't know
really
if there's any
Did you not see
information that
this?
will
Yeah, it
incriminate me on
is.
that.
Like, My brother sent it to me.
Do they have Clutch Owen merch now?
Clear Clutch Owen face mask.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Clutch Owen website right now.
I'm going to Clutch Owen.
Another thing I have is my my letter I got from the guard
You got arrested.
when I got arrested.
See what I mean about how like Sean really wants to incriminate himself, and we've just given him a public platform to do it.
I can't not incriminate myself. I got a Dublin bus travel card, and then I only found this when I was looking now. I distinctly remember finding these keys. They're not my keys. Right. I found them. But the key ring on it is a Brennan's bread thing.
But like on the other hand, so you found those keys and lost your own keys in a bush.
You did never find those, Sean.
No, I never did.
You spent about half an hour talking to us, just going.
They're
not here anymore. They're gone.
It was about 50 minutes. I did go back and look for it though, but I couldn't find them. I think in the dark would probably be better if I had like a flashlight. Maybe I could get the glint off the torch.
I thought it was in the dark and you were staring.
Yeah.
Like
no. That time that time I was also very drunk.
Yeah, but that was at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, it was. And then I had to come home and then I had to ring the doorbell because I didn't have my keys.
Oh.
You kept being like, I'll just sit down here and take a nap out in this forest underneath the tree.
So to give some context. Behind
No.
We need context just to understand how stupid it was that I lost my keys. So I was walking. I was coming home late, and I was walking along like a fence, and I was twirling.
Sorry, I was
twirling the keys around my finger like
but
that.
But you say you're walking along the fence like you're a chimney sweep in an old movie or something. Like not a care in the world, twirling your keys around.
Yeah.
whistling gleefully to himself.
Well, yeah, there was. I didn't have a care in the world. I was happy. I was a bit tired, but I was happy. Yeah, I'm drunk. So I was turning like that, and the fence is like a metal fence. And I was going like that, and then the keys flew off my fingers, and all I heard was the metallic clang. Well, that's not really metallic, but the metallic clang of the keys against the metal fence. I lost my keys. End of.
And you never found them again.
No, I'll find them sometime.
I lost my keys in my room.
You were the one who brought it up.
I lost my keys in my room for a week. Like last week. They were just on a chair. I was so angry.
Also, what in my man drawer, a knitted.
Is that a knitted
chicken?
Yeah, it's the bird. I think.
I was gonna say it looks like a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Like Sean, like what is going on? This is probably.
Sean's room is actually class. He just has so much like tiny tidbits that like when I would bring them up, he'd be like, "Oh no, don't tell people about that." But has them all on display in his room.
Just memorabilia, really.
Yeah.
Memorabilia from the years gone by.
I got to mention the fact that he's read all the Halo books, and you'd be like, "Oh, don't mention that. Like, don't tell people that." And then he has about 15 of the books, like at eye level in front of you in his room.
It's because he doesn't expect anyone to be in his room. Except
I let you in my room out of the kindness of my heart because I trusted you.
Yeah. And
you bring that up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's why you brought me into your room, sure.
Oh yeah.
That sounds really like gay porn.
Okay, change subject. Aaron, you're saying.
Yeah, but no, on the other hand.
It wasn't because of gay sex.
Yeah, no.
Right, are we going to move on to Wild Mountain Thyme and Aaron's review of it?
It's not even review. I'm
going to play the theme tune for you, which isn't going to work.
We didn't have a theme tune.
For me.
Yeah, I wrote like a knockoff. Like it's not finished, but like I'm working on it, and there's something there. So I figure. Why not just incriminate myself, I guess? So...
You already wanted Let's Please, James, so don't worry.
I'm going to screen
they're looking for a new bassist.
This to you. Yeah, because
There's a lot of
Cillian's
incrimination
dead.
in this podcast.
There's a lot of information, isn't there? Here
That'd
we
be
go.
good.
I don't know if you're going to be able to hear anything. You're probably not. Just to give you the feeling that you're part of something more, I guess I'm going to get to this. I also can't get it because the screen... Right, ready?
Jesus.
Let me know if you hear anything. It's going to kick in now.
Nothing at all.
Well, that was it, and the audience heard it. So, I hope you enjoyed it.
Right.
It's a work in progress. I started it at like 2:00 today. I've been very busy, and hey, there's a lot going on. I do actually have Sam Balfe working on our theme tune, though.
Yeah, you mentioned it at
Yeah.
the beginning.
That really terrifies me.
He's gonna make something good. Let's see.
When do you think he started
So I'll say,
process?
So I asked him on the 8th of November, which is Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so my last like exchange with him is basically, I say, yeah, will you do that? Yep. Yes. Yeah, I'll be back to you soon, Princey Pie. Simpler, no minstrel of madness. Excellent. I say soon, but I really mean so on. So, like, it'll be
So
here
expect that theme tune never.
Like, the thing with Sam is he might like have it next week, or he could just have it like next year. It really depends on what mood he's in.
I mean,
Either way, it's going to be
But
surprise.
it's going to be so
Could be
good. I employed
Could
him
be a
because he's
segment for
class.
for a podcast where we just keep asking Sam Balfe for the team. It never has.
Yeah. I mean, like, we should get Sam Balfe on this. Fire someone else, maybe me.
We could definitely get Sam Balfe on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have lots of guests.
Right.
We'll get Alan
Aaron.
Connor on as well.
Right.
Before you got kicked out last time.
Yeah. Right. So
But we got to listen to the intro.
So tonight we are reviewing Wild Mountain Thyme.
God.
Oh, and it is a
Jesus.
beauty. There's no way we can show the trailer, can we? Actually,
I can't give you audio for it, but like I can show it to you.
and audio is actually.
Are you sure
enough.
we can do that though? Like,
Wait.
I mean,
then-
legally
yeah.
no, but like
Ah,
we can
yeah.
do it.
Oh
to be
no!
fair, who the fuck is gonna copyright the
Like,
Slamcast
yeah,
podcast?
but like, here's the
podcast?
thing: even if this gets copyright struck, what are we gonna lose?
Also,
None of this is monetized.
Our integrity.
getting copyright stricken by Wild Mountain Thyme.
Okay. Sorry, just to bring this up
Yeah,
because
Mr. Moland.
it's just about relevant enough. The Anglo-Saxon, Norse, and Celtic Society got copyright
Oh my-
struck by the Great British Bake Off, so nothing too small.
Whoa!
How?
Really? Why? Why?
Because they had because they do like a sketch show every year, and one of them was like a parody of the Great British Bake Off. So that was like sufficient to annoy the Great British Bake Off into copyright striking the video on YouTube. Like, I just got an email I think it was like September. They just said, yeah, the Great British Bake Off has copyright struck your video. So we lost all of like the 15 cents we'd made on that. So.
Yeah. Mr. Bake Off gets what he can get.
Yeah. So yeah, Aaron, let's get started.
Wild Mountain Thyme.
Wild Mountain Thyme. So it's got Emily Blunt and Christopher Walken doing an Irish accent for reasons unknown to man.
So the only thing I've heard so far is 3 words out of Emily Blunt's mouth, and that's all I know from this trailer.
The trailer is something.
Is it set in Ireland?
Yeah, it's set in Ireland.
That's the whole point. It's
Yeah.
set in Ireland, but it's made by people who've never been to Ireland or possibly even heard of it.
Okay, so Aaron, what's the actual plot of it? Because I'll let you get to that. Sorry.
Aaron will tell us the plot. He'll tell us.
From what I got from it is a man and woman from 2 different farms love each other, but also don't love each other. And then the woman falls in love with John Hamm. That's all I got from it.
Can I just?
It's like Romeo and Juliet meets Big Maggie or
No,
something.
it's Romeo and Juliet, but with none of the drama.
Yeah.
And like
Can I
really
send you-
intentionally. Yeah.
And it's got the guy from 50 Shades of Grey as well. Forgot about that.
Jamie Dornan.
Yeah.
Jamie Dornan, yeah. Look, the fucking photo they use in the Irish Times and talking the movie is really funny because it's just such a like.
Send it
They're
in,
like,
Cillian.
what's Irish? I did.
He did.
They're like, oh, what's Irish?
Into Discord.
Fences and like fields. I sent it to Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I've been working on this, and now we should be able to get this up and not show all of my messenger messages. So,
The fact that Emily Blunt's character's name is just called Rosemary. Anything.
Fucking, I was texting Luke today, and he kept talking about Rosemary. I didn't know who it was.
see, I don't think Luke does either.
What?
Just what's the name of the movie called again?
Wild Mountain Thyme.
Time.
Yeah.
Thyme, yeah.
Well, just as a little
THYME, yep.
just as a little connection, in The Witcher, in The Witcher 3,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dandelion owns a owns a pub called the Rosemary and Thyme.
That means
Maybe
so
that's-
little.
That is not connected.
Do you want to? Oh yeah.
Well, her
do
name
you
is
know that-
Rosemary,
do you
and
know
the
that-
movie has Thyme in the title.
Do you know that the song?
Okay, actually, I'll give that to you.
Do you know that the song "Scarborough Fair" by Simon and Garfunkel features the lyrics "Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme"?
Shit. I thought I had
Did
something
you know
there.
that rosemary and thyme are both herbs?
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get on a tangent so I could talk about
Okay,
The Witcher,
yeah.
but I know that this
Yeah,
is
no, I like the Witcher segment of the podcast.
Yeah, that's just...
We're not gonna have a Witcher
yeah, there we
segment.
go.
Don't worry,
I'm sharing the image now of
I'll get one in at some point.
of them. Yeah.
What's your screen?
I like the image.
Oh, and I put my screensaver up as well. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just transition back to. I should be able to transition back to
Where-
my screensaver.
James, where was that
Yeah,
from?
there we go.
I saw-
It's some
saw
guy
that
on Twitter
2
who
years
like
ago.
I'm not a. It's like he just made that. That is so far down in my downloads. It's gonna take me a really long time to find. But
What does
I
it
might-
say?
I will never stop eating iceburgers, not even at mass. And you can't really see it. I'm moving out of the way. That's the priest.
Jesus.
It's quite good. So, yeah. But yeah. That's all you needed to know.
Brilliant.
This is a shit show.
I'm sure. I'm running this really well, I think, except for the fact the stream doesn't work.
Is Christian still watching in spirit?
Yeah.
Our only fan.
Well, there
Should we
was
start
someone
OnlyFans?
watching.
Slamcast OnlyFans.
I mean,
Facebook as
Hey,
well.
about the best of both worlds. I could do the podcast and also become a prostitute.
And we'd also get monetization.
oh yeah, someone was watching a few minutes
Best
ago,
of
but like
All
they-
worlds.
I mean, like Anchor keeps telling me to set up monetization, so I think OnlyFans is the only way to go.
Might as well.
I mean, Sean's got dropping sex appeal, but he's still got a lot of sex appeal.
It's dropping, but he has such
It's political climate change. It's getting to him. I'm telling you.
he has such unquantifiable amounts of sex appeal.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's not affecting him.
Yeah, because of political climate change.
No. Sean, you should prepare a Witcher 3 segment for the next week's podcast, and then we won't use it.
You could definitely see my eyes like lighten up there when you
Yeah,
said
no, I saw that excitement.
Oh god.
I still will.
Oh,
Even if it's not
yeah.
used.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you're gonna do it for fun, you're gonna do it out of just pleasure.
Hey, it's good. I'll try and make it interesting.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll try and find
Okay.
some real world ramifications for the Witcher 3 lore, or just the Witcher lore in general,
Yeah, okay. Go on.
which again won't be used, which is fine by me.
James, who do you think would win in a fight? The Witcher Christopher Walken doing an Irish accent, or any non-human character from Godzilla?
I'm gonna go for just you doing porn.
I do avert the male gaze quite often.
Like,
Or
I think
draw the male gaze.
you just straight up win.
Guys, I'm pushing for this Godzilla segment. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like,
Okay,
you're
allowed
free
to
to
do a
push.
Godzilla segment. I'm allowed to do a Witcher segment.
Yeah, because neither of you are allowed to talk about things you like. That's the no one's allowed to talk about things they like on this podcast.
fine
That's
by
the
that.
rule.
I like so many things.
No, you don't. You hate everything.
But no,
You've
I love
You've
everything.
got so much bitterness in you, Cillian.
Yeah, Cillian.
About nothing.
I have bitterness about the things that I hate, or about the things that I like.
Like what?
What?
Like
Don't
what are
worry
you
about it.
bitter about that you like? What, like the fact that Sean won't
King
let them-
Kong versus Godzilla is I don't really like that movie very much.
Yeah, because you don't like it.
No, but like, although it's very popular in the Godzilla in the tight knit Godzilla community, it's
Yeah, tight knit because it's
revered as
just
one
you.
of the best. But I think personally that if Godzilla and King Kong got in a fight, that Godzilla would win. Obviously not.
Yeah, that's because you're biased.
And thus is the end of the Godzilla segment of the podcast. I hope you all enjoyed it.
It was more than my Rosemary and Thyme Witcher segment, so well done.
Yeah. I'm here for the limelight.
Yeah.
I think you're just here for the lines, Cillian, but hey.
The Rosemary and limes.
Yeah.
Right.
We're 40 minutes in.
This,
Ready?
this is just a tangent. It's not any cohesive thing. So we need to come up with proper segments for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is.
I mean, we said that last week, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
And hey, I put a lot of work
literally-
in. I wrote an intro. I learned how to do podcasts.
Yeah, no, James
I
did all the work,
researched
he did
Godzilla
nothing.
lore.
Yeah, that's not a segment. That's just what you do in your spare time anyway.
Hey, but it could be a segment.
No, okay, no, Cillian, I've got a segment for you. Just spend 5 minutes doing stunts in your kitchen.
How about a
That'd be
segment
fucking
that
cool,
will?
actually.
How about a segment where James quizzes Cillian on his Godzilla lore knowledge, and Aaron quizzes me on my Witcher lore knowledge, and
At
see
the-
who
At
wins?
the same time.
That's a really fucking good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just
Okay.
do it at the same time, so neither of you can hear what's going on.
We all just speak at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I'm
And
happy
then whoever wins
becomes the new host.
gets to
Here
be
comes
in
the new
porn.
and/or a
Yeah.
stuntman.
Whoever loses has to show their dick on the 100th episode of the Slamcast
What?
podcast.
No, that's. But only in the audio version.
Yeah, only in the audio version.
Oh, God. Oh. The audio version of this
Business
is
is
definitely much better on the grounds that the audio records itself and doesn't really cause
Yeah.
me problems for no reason.
Well, that's my
Um,
segment idea that I thought of.
Well,
That's
yeah.
a really fucking
look,
good segment idea. I'm a big fan of that.
Look, I can come up with segment ideas until the cows come home. But I thought I'd give you some chances. I thought that, hey, you guys are creative enough. You'll come up with something, and you
Yeah,
come
but
back
every
to me
time I come
with
up with
nothing.
something, you just shut me down, James.
Yeah, because it's not good. It's just you talking.
Talk-
Because
no,
also
Witcher.
because every segment you come up with is you talking about The Witcher. Like, literally all of them.
Hey. Do we have a problem with that? Yes. But
Yes.
All right, fine. I'll scrap all my other segment ideas, bar the quiz one. I'm a fan of that
No
one.
Halo either.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
We can do Destiny lore. Destiny lore.
Oh, fuck off.
No.
Jeez.
That's too far above pay grades.
Oh my god.
I put some Destiny lore in the custom version of Cards Against Humanity I made for all of us this
Yeah,
week. So.
Eris Morn spelled wrong.
Yeah. I'm so proud of that. I can't really talk about it here because they would not get a single thing that's going on. But Jesus Christ, that was the best thing I ever
we're not
did.
we're not
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
We should play it after this, though.
Yeah. I'm actually, Sean. Sorry, but you're gonna be absolutely fucked for a Godzilla versus Witcher lower video or lower competition.
I wouldn't be so certain.
No.
I mean, the Godzilla lore is not very complicated.
Wait.
I mean, you can include the comic books maybe, where he fights the Avenger.
All
canon. I mean the Godzilla.
Yeah.
Comic books, which are not canon.
Oh,
They're not canon.
Well, then not them.
Who's that?
That's true.
Oh.
No, he was on that. He was on like rapid.
I knew it was coming. I had
to. No, the comic books are all like Godzilla goes to hell. Godzilla fights the Greek gods. Godzilla fights the Avengers.
I presume it's like the Avengers from the old English TV program.
Yeah,
oh my
God. We should watch the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
We really shouldn't.
No.
Hold up.
After watching the League of Gentlemen, I never want to watch anything with League in it.
Even the Premier League?
I hate the
I wonder what the football score is. Anyway.
There we go. One of the only DVDs I have with me in Cambridge is my 2-disc edition of Watchmen. The place where I sit to write my essays has Watchmen in the line of sight, so it's really distracting.
Right, hang on. Let me just get. Oh shit! Let me get the CD that James knows I have.
Oh yeah, this is very good.
Which segment is this?
This is show and tell.
CD.
Show and tell. I can get
the only CD I can find in my immediate area.
Citizen Kane.
Alright, give me a sec, I'll get mine.
That'll make me look like a real film buff, won't it?
No, it won't. These will make me look like the ultimate gamer. I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the front of it, and I got FIFA 18, the 2 games I played most recently. I also got I got some great stuff here. What more do you want, Sean?
I don't know.
I'll probably wrap this up soon enough.
A proper format to this podcast, maybe.
I mean, yeah, we got another segment to go right at the end. We got to do 6 degrees.
Oh yeah, I actually did try and get the Otto van Bismarck to Honda, so you or whatever his name is.
All right,
remember the AlphaTauri test driver? Remember that was our
Yuki Tsunoda.
I tried to.
Or no, it was Yufu Zhou. He's the Renault test driver.
I tried to. I couldn't. I spent about half an hour before my coding lecture just trying to. And
really?
I went down every avenue possible and I just couldn't.
Sean tried to link Renault junior driver Yufu Zhou and Otto von Bismarck in 6 degrees because we challenged him to last week.
It's impossible.
Jeez.
Right, I've got the goods.
Mark's nephews and stuff.
Gentlemen, I've got the goods, and I think you're going to love it.
Go for it.
There we go. It's really hard to see, but I think you'll know that is the soundtrack.
What is it?
It's the soundtrack
of Transformers.
Dark of the Moon.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's €14 on.
I don't know where this came from. I didn't spend €14 on it.
What songs are on it?
Some absolute pop hits, I think you'll find.
Let me open it. So, Linkin Park, Paramore, My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Yeah, My Chemical Romance are on Watchmen too.
Yeah. Goo Goo Dolls, Black Veil Brides, Skillet.
Oh, Jesus.
Theory of a Dead Man, Art of Dying.
What the, like... I'd like to meet the man whose playlist is just the soundtrack to Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon.
Michael Bay.
And we'll get him on the podcast. The only things I found was this version of Yojimbo that I got that says is because I got it in France and it says it's English compatible, and I put it in and there's no option to have it in English. Okay. And then I also have Anne Frank's Diary, and And I also have Anne Frank's Diary again, but with no cover.
Oh no, if you want me to go to weird book reviews, I acquired a bunch of weird books in Cambridge last year. So if you want, I could just review one of them every week, except I definitely won't have the chance to read it.
Yeah.
You don't need to read, just read the blurb and tell us what it's about.
I can read Sean O'Faolain's The Irish. I Claude by Claude McKay, which has, I think, the best tagline of any book I've ever seen.
James, do you think you can review Irish Owen 2018?
Probably. I think I've got it here. Oh yeah. The Mermaid series by Webster and Turner.
All right.
Here we go.
I've got Forces of Nature by Brian Cox, also signed by Brian Cox.
No, you got I Claude by Claude Cockburn, actually. Banned by Herbert Morrison, blacklisted by Hitler, arch irritant of them on behalf of us. A wildly funny retrospect of 5 decades and a headlong career spanning the Times to Private Eye.
These are all just books you found in Cambridge.
Yeah, no, this book was literally like, there was a big book, there's like a box of books that was like, we're giving these books away, please take them. I just found one that's just called I Claude, and I was like, brilliant. And said banned by Herbert Morrison, blacklisted by Hitler, and that's all I needed to see.
I have
Magnus Magnuson's Icelandic
Dragons.
Stories.
I have No Such Thing as Dragons by Philip Reeve.
Oh, the greatest author of all time.
Signed by Philip Reeve when I had lunch with him, and I poured salt in his drink. And
which I was
he
at
didn't
with
eat anything
you
for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You weren't at the same table though.
Yeah, but like we were both at that.
Just so weird.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember the time where I was walking home drunk again? Might have been the same night. I don't think it was. I lost my keys, but I found the Sea Watch and the X-Files on a bench at like 4:30.
This wasn't the same night. I think this was a different night.
Yeah, I think it was a different night.
Is that a novelization of the X-Files?
Yeah, didn't you just sleep on the bench for a little while?
And I sat down.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Anyway, and just it was underneath the bench, and you just found out and picked them up and walked away with it.
Yeah,
it was an early Christmas for Sean.
It's always an early Christmas for Sean. Because you're a collector, Sean, eh?
I'm a hoarder, am I? The X-Files is undeniably extra smart. That's a good review.
You can't deny it.
The most provocative series on TV as a book review.
Yeah.
The X-Files is a rip-roaring hour of TV.
Isn't it?
They're just basing their reviews off TV show and just saying, yeah, it's a good TV show. What is this book?
The X-Files is a true masterpiece. There's no more challenging series on television, and as a bonus, it's also brainy fun.
Right,
the X-Files did it. There's no more challenging series. We're done.
Right. I don't know where to go from here. Should we
Who
just
writes these reviews?
The 2000s, Sean, it was the best time to be alive.
Hey, yeah.
You could say anything and no one could contradict you.
Yeah, probably not wrong.
I love it. You remember 2000, Sean? When we were just living
the year I was
together.
born.
No, those years, like until 2010.
Oh, the naughty. No,
Yeah.
they're not the naughties, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They're the
They are.
naughties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you can just zoom in.
You naughty boy.
I know, James. What were we doing? What were we doing during the naughties?
You were crawling around.
You were
in the
laying in
sleeper
James's
saying
house
"Rhino."
Yeah. Do you have that picture, James, of me curled up in the
Yeah, I
lady-
do.
In the box. I was about to say that's what you were doing. All
yeah.
the naughties.
That
That's
was actually in the 2010s, but hey,
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
What age was I then?
That was like
That
the
wasn't
last day of 6th class.
Was it sixth
Yeah,
class?
that was the last day of
Wait,
6th class.
2000.
That's why I had my phone out. No, that was 2012.
That's why I had my phone.
Yeah, that's why my phone was out in class. That was a good book.
Yeah. For some reason, now that I think back to the naughties, the only memories I can glean from them are 1, me in that box, and 2, me going over to your house, James, and playing with the taekwondo thing.
The taekwondo.
I don't know why I thought it was.
Taekwondo.
What's the taekwondo
Does
thing?
anyone remember like those? They're like
I don't
remote
know
control
those,
things,
yeah. And they
but they're
rolled
like
around.
a ball, and they had like a tail.
What? What are you talking about? It was like a worm. It was like a ball, and then it was like a worm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they were
right.
shite.
No, it was a different thing, I think, though.
It was
What
like
was
a
the name?
fuzzy worm.
No, it wasn't. No. It was like a remote control thing.
I've
What were they
what you're talking about
called?
then.
You try and find it and then link it to
Okay.
me. I'll try and find the picture. I found the picture you in the box.
That's quick. Well,
Uh,
pop it up for the world to see.
Well, I found it on my phone, so I need to get it to myself somehow. But I will just find the.
you can send it. Do you have Discord on your phone? Just send it through that.
Yeah, I'll just share it.
Oh,
More.
fucking BB-8.
Yeah,
I
it's
tried
no.
to I
Sean,
tried looking at the remote control ball robot.
these have been like out of like these haven't been made for years.
What were they called?
I don't think they were called. I don't remember. I don't think
know.
I'm gonna find it now.
I don't think you'll be able to.
Watch me.
There we go.
57 robotic children's toys. Let's do this.
57. Sorry, that's a terrifying title for an article. 57. No, God, no, nothing like
What the
that.
fuck is that?
This one had a face.
Yeah, we all had the sushi transformer toy, didn't we?
What?
What is that?
I'm getting it up now.
Whoa!
What did you find?
Transformers transforming ass. That's fucking
my
sick.
God.
Is that a snapback?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like they used to wear back in 6th class, Sean. When
I did-
you still
Oh yeah.
look
I
like.
think I saw.
Let me get it.
I remember wearing
They
snapbacks in
used
6th
to
class.
look like
Jesus
this.
Christ.
There we go.
What's this? Is
It's not up yet. Him in the
Hey.
prime of his life.
I gotta do it like this because actually no, I don't. I can. put it back.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
What's
Look
the
at
story
him.
behind
Look
it
at
again?
him.
I can probably spin it.
Just a nice box.
Christ.
There we go.
God, I definitely thought I was so cool doing that as well.
But you
Right, the
were
fashion,
so
the fashion
cool.
choice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, 3/4 lengths,
Yeah.
max 11 on them.
Oh,
Ah, brilliant.
Half these look like it's hardly that, is it?
No, God, no. It was like
What did it look like?
it looked like a little ugly man's face. Like what's the guy from like the Yu-Gi-Oh card that has like the robotics lower half of his face? I remember it looking vaguely like that.
Exodia the
What do you-
Forbidden One.
No, like it's a much more obscure card than that, but like a well-known card.
There's Robol the Rolling Robot, and there's no photo, and it's €42. Oh, it's a article.
What 42 year for the article?
Yeah,
It's a psychological article. That's €43.
Oh. Oh.
Jesus, that's not what I wanted. Okay, the 20 lamest 2000 toys of all time.
Hey.
Yeah, you won't
Okay.
give him a chance to in there.
Yeah.
This is going to piss me off so much till I can't find this.
yeah. Well, we're drawing up to an hour, so
Hey, give us time.
Like, I'm just thinking there
that's good. We
for
got all the time in the world, but I'm just letting
the
you know.
100th episode of the Slamcast podcast. Can we just do a Beyblade tournament between the four of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I
Man.
just passed, but
Oh,
Oh, he's got to get his Beyblades, hasn't he?
yeah, he has. Yeah.
I wish I still had my Beyblades.
Yeah, so do I.
I only had like 2, and one of them was fake.
I used to beat everyone's for some weird reason.
Yeah, because you're
And I
just
love-
good at things like that somehow.
I was class at Beyblades.
I don't
look
doubt
at that sucker.
Oh,
Oh, what's his name again?
No. These are
Beyblade.
These are
they're not
rip-off
based?
ones
Oh, okay.
that Kevin got for me for my birthday. And they actually don't work at all.
I'm gonna buy some Beyblades again.
He's got to. Sean's
best
got to.
one-
You should
Oh,
just,
you've
Sean,
got-
you should just invest in the Beyblade company.
the best
They're
the
booming,
best
I
blade,
hear.
the best Beyblade by far was Sagittarius, because the new ones they brought out, like at the bottom where it spins, they had like little
Sorry.
flails at the bottom.
Sorry, this absolutely means it's time to end the podcast.
Yeah.
We're talking about the best kinds of Beyblade.
Listen, I'm just telling you.
Once we've reached that, like it just like there's just
We're
a
at a new
realization.
low.
Where we just went, what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, at least with like Godzilla or like Witcher, it's like at least a little bit niche.
Yeah, the we're
not doing
oh
Beyblades.
my god!
We're not doing Beyblades.
Hey, I didn't bring Beyblades up.
I know you didn't,
Yeah.
but like
I did.
you finished it.
Yeah, it's true.
Right, so we're gonna do 6
All right.
degrees, then call it a show.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 6 degrees. Who we doing?
Thank you,
Actually,
Aaron,
Aaron, you tell us someone to do.
You pick one, and then
Am I just an actor?
Any
actress?
celebrity or any
Um,
person in history.
No,
no, it's
history's too
celebrity.
hard.
Celebrity.
It's too
Celebrity.
hard.
Celebrity? Oh. Just something simple. Will Smith. Just something simple.
Okay, and who do we need to get to?
Jamie Dornan.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Are you doing it like it has to be in 6?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just the shortest possible way.
Okay.
okay. Wait, the shortest way possible, or is it in 6?
Like ideally the shortest way possible, but like within 6.
Okay. So, Will Smith was in. Wait, let me look up what Jimmy Dornan.
No, you can't.
What's his name?
No, you can't. You can't.
Oh fuck! I don't know any of his movies.
Okay, I'll look up a few just to.
He's in 50 Shades of Grey, and he's in
That's all I know with Dakota Johnson. Yeah.
Dakota Johnson, and what's the other one?
All right, get
Rosemary
Tilda
and
Swinton.
Thyme or whatever.
Well,
it is.
Mountain Thyme.
Wild Mountain Time.
Get to Tilda Swinton and we're good. Okay, so Will Smith was in Suicide Squad with Jared Leto, and Jared Leto was in Blade Runner 2049 with Ryan Gosling, and Ryan Gosling. Fuck! I don't know. This is hard. I fucking. Okay, give me time to think about it. Sean, you think of whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
Can you tell me some movies that Jamie's in?
Next year he's going to be in Barb and Star. Go to Vista Del Mar. If that's any help to, along with Annie
Oh my
Momolo
God.
and Kristen Wiig
Kristen Wiig. Do I know
and
Kristen Wiig? I don't know
Damon
Kristen Wiig.
Wayans Jr.
I don't know that.
Fortune Feimster.
He was in
What other
Robin
movies?
Hood. What?
Robin
Yeah, but,
Hood
a
with
recent one.
Jamie Foxx and what's the other guy's name?
not Hugh Jackman, but Unhinged. What's his name?
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. That one.
Yeah.
No. But no. Different Robin Hood.
What?
Yeah, there's a different. Yeah, it was
The one
released
with,
2 years ago. Jamie
yeah.
Foxx and her.
Taron
Taron
Egerton.
Egerton. Yeah.
And Tim Minchin.
Oh fucking. Okay.
Edgerton.
And Bjorn Bengtsson. Cornelius
See, I don't
Booth.
know.
Oh, actually, I do have one. I remember using this trump card as well. He's also in Siege of Jadaville, who my cousin is also in, who's in Mortal Engines.
Yes.
I remember using that one.